Fat Bald-Sicilian, FBS. I am very grateful for Fat Bald-Sicilian. I'll tell you why. FBS created more channels than Comcast.
You know, and then it's not like you have no violence on your record until you're 30, and then one night you just decide to go out and kill a cop. It doesn't happen like that. I got shot also. See that right there?
Oh my God.
Yeah, brother. I got shot 3 times.
But what I'm trying to say is that I knew that my life could have ended any given day, any given night, but it didn't happen.
Paulie G pulls up, Chris pulls up. Paulie G's talking about, he says, Jimmy, let's just kill him right now. He said, Jimmy, he says, I'm telling you, let's just kill him.
Your show, people are interested in your show. They look at you regardless. Remember I always said who was going to make it? You and him. You prospered. Exactly what I knew you were going to do.
If we got to go kick down the door, we want to bring this kid with us. But if you want this guy to be around your daughter, maybe not so much.
Now do me a favor and tell them if they don't go get Narcan, you're going to show up to their house and beat them with a fucking baseball bat.
Yeah, I'll come there. I'll be honest, I don't think my father and my Uncle John Sr. would have liked being around now.
Then I also think there was part of it where, like, that feeling that you had after watching that show, like the second it ended and it went to black, and that panic was like, that's what Tony had to deal with every single day.
You already successful because you overcame a lot of obstacles in life, my brother. So take me and you, we could have easily been back into the streets, you know what I'm saying, when times got hard. Fuck no, because guess what, upstate, they leave them lights on for you, feel me?
I appreciate everything Tizo, his mom, his Hope, his lady Shannon, they all do for me, they always been there for me. A great group of lovely people.
Hola, MobTube Familia.
You're the king of MobTube, so let them keep on coming at you. The more they hate you, the more successful you're going to be.
You come at the king, you best not miss.
Jizzo! Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Ranger Fan 11 said FBS is going to be tinkering with his intro for months. It's already been like 2 weeks. The first one I made, which is perfect, I made that in like, I think 2 hours. I've already been dealing with this one for weeks. And last night I was fucking with it again. It doesn't fit the screen right. And I don't know all this shit, you know, about, I don't know. I don't know how to make it fit the screen. I don't know. But I will figure it out eventually. Anyway, plus there's some things that on there I want to change. I don't like the ending at all. So I got to switch some things up. But, well, thank you, Ranger Fan 11. I appreciate that, bro. Patrick Borriello's name versus Gene Borello's? Remember Lee Cole used to call Gene Borriello? Remember that shit? Shit. Thank you, Brooklyn. Thank you very much. Thank you, War. Let me do some shout outs. And we could talk about some things. Sally, Mike, when I was younger and more gay, Miss Can't Be Wrong, the Schwitz Down, Dave, Michael Hensley, Lance 33, OC, Jesse Roth, Kindness Works, Happy Lady, Ronan 456, Paul Martin, Trent Acosta. Hey now. Let's see. Sam the Man, did I shout you out? I don't think. Joe Bag of Donuts, Matty G, Edward Everett. I already shouted out Ranger Fan 11. No freaking ZD now. Oh, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. No freaking ZD now. Brooklyn, I kind of already shouted you out. Thanks, Edward. And I guess that's it. Oh, Darren C4. Good afternoon, my friend. And Ryan Morrison. You. So, Pedro. I don't know about that. I don't know if I want. But what's going on with Pedro here? Yeah, let's see what Pedro's next comment is, and then that's how we'll decide whether or not we're going to kick his ass to the moon. Oh, guys. I got something funny for you. Hold on. This is our new. You want to hear our new sound effect? Check it out. Somebody sent me a clip of Angel saying "fuck you" last night. Listen.
Fuck you.
Oh wait, that it cuts off in the beginning unless you put it on loop. I got to figure that one out too. Here, listen.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
How long do you think we can go, keep that going without going insane? Oh shit. Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know it was you, bro. Ferris 28, $20 for just to thank you. Cause still off the H. That's awesome, bro, man. I'm proud of you. I really am. And Wednesday we're gonna have another addiction and recovery show. Thank you for the $20, my man. Thank you very much. Standing on business with Eric Foss. What's going on? Bobby Berberian, make a beat out of it. It has crossed my mind. I just might. I just might. Oh shit. We'll see what happens. We'll see. I was thinking about yesterday, man. Yesterday was crazy. It was one of those days where I didn't get 5 fucking minutes to rest. Common Sense, FBS and Chad. Hope everyone has a great day and better week. Good to see you. Same to you, Common Sense. Good to see you as well. Yesterday was a crazy day, man. Those days are too much. I'm not just talking about MobTube stuff. Jesus, fuck. Too much shit to do and the MobTube stuff. I mean, fuck. I think it's fair to say my blood pressure was probably as high as it could be without me having a massive stroke or heart attack. Fucking unbelievable. The John Gotti Jr. thing. I played back some of my show last night. And I talked to some other people about it, about the whole persecution thing. We don't have to go over it too much, but this is such a common theme with these fucking people, man. And here in MobTube, the persecution thing, the victim thing. It's so funny. And these are the people these are the first people to say other people act like victims. You know what I mean? I think the dumbest line I have ever heard in my life, as of yesterday, was, I am the most persecuted, what did he say? Alleged organized crime member, OC member, or OC guy, whatever he said, in history. Persecuted. That's it, guys. I mean, listen, this is where we are in the world. People talk about the younger generations and shit. No, everybody's changed. Everybody has changed. Now at this point, everybody's a victim, no matter what. You can do whatever you want. You can kill 6 people. You know what I mean? You could be the son of Sam, and somehow you're the fucking victim. Look at what that scumbag Michael Franzese did with him. You know what I mean? Made the whole show about him and the sadness in his life. And now he's really the victim. That's how they made it sound. Okay, they didn't mention the fucking victims not one time. Michael Franzese and that other dickhead he was with. And now you hear it from John, which is it's not really a surprise coming from him, but to hear John Jr. say that he was so persecuted, I mean, can we expect anything different, really? That's the running theme of that family. Angel's the same way. She's the victim. She's the victim of everybody else's, abuse. Meanwhile, she's one of the biggest abusers on here. So it's even older people. I don't know what the fuck happened in this world, but everybody changed. Everybody changed. And now the older people don't even take responsibility for their fucking actions. You know what I mean? Not even they do. Persecuted, yeah. I spoke to somebody yesterday about that line, on the phone after the show, and I said, you know what he fucking said? He said he was the most persecuted alleged mob member in history. He said, I heard it. I thought he said prosecuted. I said, no. Go listen. He texted me back 5 minutes later. He's like, you're right. He said persecuted. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Unbelievable, man. Was it Eric? I don't remember all that shit anymore. Yeah, I thought it was, but I didn't know. That's how they say it though. Indicted 5 times. I think just because they kept charging him, so I guess he was indicted 5 times, right? I mean, even if it was the same case, they kept not charging him, trying him. They did it every which way so they could try to put him away forever, till they ran out of options and they just had to drop it finally. But I'm so sick of this victim mentality. I swear to fucking God. You get this shit everywhere. You see a lot of it in politics, too. A lot of people in this country feel like they're victims of something, of the system, of the government, of the deep state. And the president can fix all their problems. Now, take fucking responsibility and make your life better. Shut the fuck up. Stop whining and bitching and moaning and do what you got to do to have a better fucking life. Stop depending on the president or the government or whoever the fuck else to make your life good for you. You know what I mean? This is like it's all I hear all fucking day, every fucking day from whatever I'm watching. Because it's usually something political or whatever, or this mob shit, and it's fucking poor me, poor me, poor me. So yeah, this new generation is soft, but it feels like everybody got soft. Like I said, even the older men seem soft now. You have to be soft to sit around bitching all day about rats, for example. Rats. These guys like Joey fucking sitting around all day, fucking rats. Meanwhile, they're fucking arch criminals. What do you mean? The rats? Yeah, rats. Okay, what they do, many people see as wrong. But most people see what you do as wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be a criminal and you want to do everything you can to victimize people. You want to fucking rob from people, steal, extort people, sell drugs, kill people, shoot people, everything else. And that's fine. But when somebody tells on you, that's wrong. It's not wrong what you were doing to get told on. And then you're going to spend the rest of your life crying because you had to do some time because you chose to be a criminal and somebody told on you, which you knew was going to happen all along anyway. I think so, Larry Conte. I think he would have. If not that, at least disowned him completely, shelved him, and chased him, made him go somewhere far, far away, and never spoken to him again, at the very least. $106 in the chat, 105 bots, 11 minutes. I'll take it. The goalpost has been moved to another country. Yeah, no doubt. Junior is a stand-up guy. No, he's not. No, he's not. You know what? I gave him credit for choosing his real family over his crime family, over the streets. I gave him credit for that. I don't care what he did, really, when it comes down to it. The only reason I ever argue about the 302 thing is because if you're going to force me to argue about whether or not that makes him a rat, then I have to fucking speak the truth. But I don't give a fuck. He chose his family. He's a good family man. He is. He's a good father. There's no doubt about it. But a stand-up guy stands up. They're willing to face the music and say, okay, this is what I did. These are the consequences. Not only did John Jr. not do that when it came to the 302, he was trying to find a way out of his consequences. But even after beating all those trials to this fucking day, as we just saw, he's still saying, poor me, look how persecuted I was. You can't say you were persecuted if you're a stand-up guy and you take responsibility for your fucking actions. A stand-up guy says, listen, I got put on trial 4 times. I didn't like it. Fucked my whole life up. But it's because I was a criminal. I wasn't wrongly accused of anything. I committed crimes my whole fucking life. Profited off of other people's misery. You know? So that's what I had to go through. 4 trials, 5 trials, whatever the fuck. But no. It's what poor me. Look how persecuted I was. So because of that, I couldn't call him a stand-up guy ever again. I couldn't fucking believe. I mean, I know that that's a running theme in that family, but when I heard that yesterday, I'm like, still he's saying this shit? He was persecuted? And now the whole act they put on, you know what I mean? Like Junior didn't do those 302s. There was a, that little assault case or whatever with his wife and his daughter. They recently offered, from what I heard, his wife a plea deal that, if she took the charges or if she pled guilty, her daughter would be let off scot-free. Oh, the long guys are here? I didn't even know they were fucking coming. He would be let off scot-free. Or she would be let off scot-free. And the wife said no. And Junior made some comment like, we don't take plea deals in this family or something. Or what you did. What do you mean, John Jr.? You did. You went to fucking Marion to basically beg your dad to allow you to take a fucking plea deal. I mean, what? What is he talking about? Very, very, very bizarre, the behavior from that family. He kept getting hung juries. They were retrying the case. And as new people cooperated, they continued trying to get a conviction. That doesn't matter. They are eternal victims. Never did anything wrong. Yeah. Is that what it was, too? They were getting hung juries, so they kept retrying the case as new people cooperate. Okay. I don't remember. I do remember certain things, like him standing outside of the courtroom, bitching and moaning about how the Fed said he cooperated, or the courthouse, and because of that, his life is in danger, and the FBI, could be complicit if he got killed, and he said, or would be, and he said, if I did something like that, I catch conspiracy to commit murder, or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know if you guys remember that little scene. Hold on, guys. Let me close this. I hate having a window closed in here, but that's going to fuck the whole show up, the lawn mowing. Yeah, there you go, Ranger Fan 11. I ain't no conservative. But I ain't no fucking liberal either. Look, Keith, you sit around all day. What are you talking about? I sit around making a living, stupid ass. By the way, I never sit around. You like to think so. I fucking wish I could sit around sometimes. I never sit around. I'm always fucking busy. But I make a living. What do you mean? I'm like anybody who works from home, which a lot of people do since the big C. You know what I mean? You could say I'm a beggar, I'm whatever the fuck you want, but Keith, I guarantee I make more money than you. So what is working from home, like you call sitting around all day? How is that? What is that? That's you're equating that to living off the government? Keith, you're a fucking moron. I'm going to drop the link for you, Keith. I want to debate you. I do, just because I feel like murdering someone this morning. It could be you. Why not? There you go. Grab the link. It's funny that they have gotten away with murder literally. Oh, shit. But instead of keeping it moving, they come on and play eternal victims. It's unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable. Literally got away with murder. I also don't think Junior would ever have sat with the feds if his father was alive. That's my honest opinion. There's no way in the world. He worships his father so much, he would have taken a life sentence. Not for, just because he's that type of guy, stand-up guy, but because the last thing he would ever want in this world is to disappoint daddy. It's the last thing he would ever want in this world. LOL, what a joke, dude. If he was really that wanted, why didn't the FBI take all the finances he had? Junior being on a podcast is going to flop big time because he's not going to touch on current stuff, nothing new. I disagree that it'll flop. I think it'll be hugely successful, but you're right about the other shit. Absolutely. Carmine S., what's up, bro? Common sense, Eric, I've gone back and forth with the idea that maybe one day... Oh, okay, you're talking about something else. For every fish I catch, I'll donate $5. Don't hold your breath, though. LOL. It's all good, man. But if people would like to donate during this show, I'd appreciate it. Let's let Keith know I make a living while I'm sitting around all day. Yeah, sitting around all day. I take care of a family. I take care of my sick mother. I'm always on the go. I'm always busy doing something. I sit around all day. Yeah. Junior would have never done a 302 if his father was on the streets. No, that would have never happened. An Angel wouldn't be on YouTube. A lot of things would be different. The fact I got her to admit that Junior wouldn't have sat down with feds if father was alive is very telling and says everything you need to know. I didn't even know that happened. Really? Wow. You got her to admit that? Congratulations. That's fucking awesome. If he won, beat the case by getting acquitted, they couldn't continue to retry him for same offenses. That would violate double jeopardy clause. The first three trials were the same. Yeah, I figured. But I don't remember how the trials went and everything he was charged with, so I wasn't sure. I mean, I know that, though, about double jeopardy. But they can try you in the state and then try you in the feds for the same crimes, right? In federal court. Was new indictment and new witnesses, a.k.a. A-Light. Well, Mikey Scars only testified in one trial, too, didn't he? A career criminal having the cops steadily after him for breaking the law. Who would have thunk it? I mean, yeah, unbelievable. When you go to jail, you see a lot of people who say, they didn't commit the crime. Nobody's guilty of anything. They didn't commit the crime that they got put in jail for. But you don't really see a whole bunch of people sitting around talking about how they were so fucking persecuted. Poor me, poor me, poor me. I mean, holy fucking shit. I mean, I'm sure there's some of those, I never came across many. It's just that in jail, everybody's innocent, But John Jr. is full-blown persecuted. He actually used that word. What's he going to say next? They crucified him like Jesus? Go back and listen to what I said about Parenthetical Slayer 2 years ago. Parenthetical Slayer. Parenthetical Slayer. And I think I stand corrected. And he was shown who and what I said. He was back. He was back then another lying neo-Nazi troll. I'm not sure what you're talking about exactly. People think they know your business, such stupid fucks. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Keith makes no money. No. Otherwise, you wouldn't be worried how I do. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be worried about it at all. Yeah, the Wambulance war. Leroy Bellachow says John Jr. is a rat. Common sense, you know your stuff. If I'm ever in trouble, I'm calling you. Good idea. Hello, everybody and everything. Hello, Leroy Bellachow. Keith is not blocked. Oh, is that why he said yo? He thought he got blocked or something? Not block, just your wrenches are quick to block and drunk with power. Chill out, boys and girls. Stop being so soft. Well, just for that, fuck off, Keith. Huh, how you like me now? Look at this. Reginald Shit Sniffer. Great name. Shower your king with money while he sits there and berates you. Some of you work 12 hours to send this man money while he sits in his ass. Do you mean sit? I sit in my ass, stupid? Do you mean I sit on my ass? And even that's bullshit. And boasts what he does with your hard earned money. No. I boast about what I do with my hard earned money. See, once they give it to me, it's mine. You understand, stupid? It's just like, do I sit around and when I was working in a factory, when I spent money, was I spending my company's money, my boss's money, or was I spending my fucking money, dummy? This is another guy. You would give anything to do what I do for a living, any fucking thing, but you can't. That's why you're just in the comments. And I'm berating them. Okay, whatever you say, Reginald. You're obviously highly intelligent. I'll drop the link for you too. There you go. Keith, grab that link, biatch. Keith, why do you support a diddler? Is he with him? Is he from the MRE camp? Leroy, Keith will grab the link as soon as he finds his vape. Nice. SoFlo can never find that goddamn vape. I work from home. I make way more since they made me remote. It's a racket for employers. Oh, yeah. Look, Keith, you are not blocked. Keep asking for it. You might get it. Well, he got it now. He's going to insult the fucking mods. They didn't even block you, you stupid motherfucker, and you're bitching about them. They didn't even block you. That goes to show they're not quick to block people. Even after you were being a fucking smartass, they gave you a chance. You know what I mean? Because you weren't getting too crazy. But if you're going to insult them, fuck off. I don't even know who you are anyway. What the fuck do I need you here for? No, technically the state's case and federal case, although you can subject to similar. I think common miss some words. Although you can be subjected, do you mean, to similar charges and face similar sentences, needs to have violated a state law and a federal law. They still need what is called jurisdiction to be able to charge, indict, and convict someone. No, of course, but that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know, take a gun case, for example, a felon. You know, you broke federal law and state law. They could try you in the state. I mean, this usually doesn't happen in gun cases, and then they could try you in the feds. Right? And especially a case like John's, because John, Gotti Jr., it would have been state crimes and federal crimes. Did they try him in the state and in federal? I don't think so, right? It was all federal, right? I believe. Can I trade my wrench for a hockey stick? I wish I could. I wish I had different types of tools and cool shit I could give people instead of a wrench, but FBS has never, ever berated me. No, he's obviously talking about when I get pissed off when I'm not making any money and I get a little bitchy about it. Of course. What do you expect me to do, Keith, you fucking clown? I'm on here every day for hours a day entertaining the shit out of people. I got 141 fucking people watching me. I don't deserve something for that. I shouldn't get paid for that. That's not, the people who watch me should just be able to watch me free every day, all day, twice a day. Come on, get the fuck out of here, bro. You go ahead and do that. By the way, Ranger Fan 11 sent $10 for match. This was a while ago. Oh, I fucking dare you, he said, chat. I fucking dare you to match. That's what he said, the $10. Thank you very much, Ranger Fan 11. And as you guys know, he is one of the biggest sponsors of this show. Yes, he is. Keith, come by my show this afternoon and show your face. No chance. Thank you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. My mom is 83 today. I'm on my way over there. If I don't come out alive, it was hard. She clipped me. Oh, man. Well, listen, good luck, and tell your mom we all said hi. At least she would know who the fuck we are, but why not? Just say that 145 people said hi to you today, Mom. No freaking ZD now, $4.99. Keith, I'll slap you with the fucking fish. You too, Reginald. Fucking lame. Thank you, no freaking ZD now for the $4.99. I didn't like abuse you for this, right? I didn't berate you for this $4.99. You just felt like sending it because you're enjoying the entertainment. I'm assuming. I don't want to jump to conclusions. No freaking ZD now. I'm just wondering if that's the case. Because if I berated you without realizing it this morning, I will apologize. So to make Keith happy, you know what I mean? Muzz, look, I haven't seen you in here in a while. I'm late, but I saw that live last night. My brain exploded. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. That shit was like, you could see the way I was. I couldn't even fucking get my words out. I'm like, what did I just hear? Fucking persecuted. FBS, I've told you 1,000 times about the whole sitting on your ass thing. You got to stop, bro. All right. I will, D-Gainey. I know. I should have listened to you the first 25 times. Wasn't quite 1,000, but you did tell me a lot. No, Mikey Scars testified in all 4 trials. Oh, okay. There you go. Happy birthday to your precious mother. Oh, it's his mother's birthday? Well, I don't need to play a birthday song for her, do I? Tell her we all said happy birthday then. Eric Foss, $5. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that a lot, man. I do. I'll have double checks, but Scars testified in all 4 mistrials, I believe. Yeah, you're probably right. So it was just A-Light in the one trial, right? Wasn't that the last trial? This fits down $2. Now that I think about it, FBS is discount burner. Fuck out of here. This fits down. Thank you for the $2. I would be a discount burner. Jesus Christ. Not this much of a discount, but considering he's worth about $500 million, shit. Burner is one of the richest rappers in the fucking world, and I guarantee 95% of the people in this chat never heard a Burner song ever. And I'm one of them. I've never heard a Burner song, and I have no fucking no desire to. I don't like him. I just looking at him. I watched him talking to John Jr. on a YouTube video at a studio or something before. I don't like him. I don't like his face. I don't like his fatness. I don't like anything about him. I don't want to hear his fucking music. Fuck Burner and John Jr. Oh, shit. But that motherfucker is rich off them cookies, boy. Holy shit. Richard B. Spencer, L. Sid, did you at least eat a meal on Mulberry Street when you were there? Good food. Yeah. Next time you're there, you got to go to Grotto Azora. That was Frank Sinatra's favorite restaurant. There's so many, though, on Mulberry Street. Tons. That's where we ate, though. Like maybe 3.5 years ago. Last time we were in Manhattan, Little Italy. They dropped the state case, then try you federal. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yep. B-Dog said, SoFlo, did you make up with pizza? Muzz, you could make emojis for your members if you need help. Happy to. I'm helping FBS conspiracies go. Yeah, I know. You know what you'll be hearing later today. No, I made that one with my face, that stupid one in there, but I never got around to making any more. I don't even remember how I made the first one. Leroy Belichick Brown says, come on, people, send that cash. I'd bet money Keith is a ginger. Keiths are always red. Probably is. Yes, correct. You can get charged in both, and a lot of times they would let the state charge them, go to trial, and if they beat the case, they can use the errors made in the state case to secure conviction in feds. Yes, absolutely. 6 million is now 3 million because he researched in a few days more than any historian over many years, but when he was told it's 9 million in all, and that seemed to not change his what are you talking about? You talking about Parasite Slayer? Oh, but then he was told. I said when. I'm sorry, but then he was told it's 9 million in all, and that seemed to not change his research. Is that what you're talking about? I'm not sure. I thought you were talking about something else when you said your brain almost exploded last night. I thought you were talking about my show, talking about John Jr. saying he was persecuted. That's Little Italy, El Cid. I like how he comes in here as El Cid and Leroy Belichick Brown. You know, a while back, I started to get suspicious. I said, wait a minute. I have a feeling Leroy Belichick Brown might be SoFlo. You know? I think I was right. I'm still not sure 100%. They will do this often, and we have seen them do such. It is a strategy the feds use to make sure they get a conviction. Most times, feds will pick up case from state because sentence harsher equals rat. Oh, yeah. I don't know what you mean by equals rat, but yeah, sentence being harsher. Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt. That's why a lot of people prefer state cases. It's funny to say prefer, but if they have to choose, which they don't get to, but you know what I'm saying? They'd rather be tried in the state court. El Cid, that's where Gotti's Social Club is at. You and Jimmy were in front of it, that street. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't see them. I didn't see that video of them there. But yeah, that's is it still the shoe place? Sidewalk, it was called. It was called Sidewalk. It was spelled real fucked up, but I went in there like I said, 3.5 years ago or so. That woman did not seem thrilled to have people in there that were just coming to check the place out, you know. But she told me a story that a guy from China came, and he just wanted to see the fucking place, the old Raven Knight. And you know that tile floor, they might have changed it now because I think they just they just renovated it again, and I don't know if they remodeled or what, but it was shut down for a while. I don't know if the original floor is still there, but it was a few years ago. And this Chinese guy bought a single tile. He paid her $5,000 for a single tile from the floor. And you know that there are these little tiles, there's fucking zillion of them. And he pulled one up and paid her $5,000 for it. No freaking ZD now, 199. Yeah, you're at the lake with me and shot at me for it. Yeah, you're at the lake with me and shot at me for it. What? I don't know, but thank you for the 199. I was there, but I do not think I eat on that street. Oh, okay. Maz, I know, put celebratory emojis in the chat for Nick's mom so she can see. Oh, good idea. Do that, guys. There's some. Muzz. Well, I think only Muzz did them. Hey, FBS, do you think Diddy will eventually go to prison and go down for good? I don't know, man. Look, this country favors the rich. You know what I mean? That's all there is to it. He still has a lot of money and a lot of power, I'm sure. But I'll tell you what, though, they are taking everything from him. I think eventually he'll go down. I don't know what the charges are going to be once he gets charged, but yeah, I think he might go to jail. Will he go there for a long time? Will he have the same experience in jail that any of us would have? No, you know, it's a different situation. So we'll see. I hope so, though. He's a fucking scumbag. But they are taking everything away from him. I told you, I went to get a new set of these because they're just getting fucked up. I'm not going to get into it. It's my crazy, you know, OCD mind, but the frames are getting a little fucked up, and I scratched up the lenses. So I went to get a new pair, and she looked in the frame, and because they didn't have this frame on the shelves anymore. I was like, what the fuck? So I said to her, do you have this frame? Because I just want to get another set of these. And she said, she looked inside. She saw the Sean John on the inside of the arm. She said, we had to take We discontinued all these. We had to take all Sean John products off the shelves. I don't know why. That's what she said. I was like, oh, it's Diddy. The Sean John, that's Diddy's company. You know what I mean? So I would say it's most likely that. And it is. Nobody wants to do business with him anymore. They're all fucking walking away from him. All the companies he was doing business with and everything else. And I think that's great. He's a piece of shit. That video of him beating up Cassie was fucking disgusting.
Mike says, Angel, I think we should just tell them the truth about being Nazis. They figured it out, and we got to tell them about the Nazi caves on the moon.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's
God.
ridiculous. Anytime anyone talks about the Holocaust, stuff like that, and they don't go along with the exact story, you're a Holocaust denier, you're a Nazi.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. I'm going to say this again. When we had MRE on here,
that's not what makes you a Nazi.
He never denied the Holocaust, and he.
I guess this is from last night.
Semitic? Well, then I'm anti-Semitic too. Because
I played this one yesterday. I don't want to play that shit too much on the show, but I thought it was MRE who said that. I just heard about it. It was Parasite Slayer, but it's not that you don't believe the official story, so to speak, that makes you a Nazi. Being a neo-Nazi makes you a neo-Nazi. You know what I mean? That's it. It's as simple as that. When all your friends are neo-Nazis, you probably are too. And when you're really tight with a guy who has Hitler tattoos and builds fucking Nazi fucking concentration camp fucking dioramas, and you get caught, even your guns have all types of neo-Nazi or Nazi, not neo-Nazi, Nazi symbolism on them. You know what I mean? Like, when you're a neo-Nazi, that's what makes you a neo-Nazi. Okay? See, Parasite Slayer's a pussy too. Just admit what you are. Forget about the stuff you were saying about the Holocaust. It's everything else. What about all the 1488 shit? What is that? Do you realize that just that alone, just NB saying we like the number 88, the number 88 is Heil Hitler. That's what it is. So what? You like it for other reasons? No, because she even said it's not about hatred, though. No. No. Heil Hitler. No, that has nothing to do with hatred. Of course not. What? And that's the type of mental gymnastics these dickheads do to try to claim that they're not fucking neo-Nazis. Unfucking believable. So Parasite Slayer, MRE, NB, Damien Argenti, and all those fucking clowns over there, they're all neo-Nazis. They all feel the same way. No, Parasite Slayer, maybe not believing the numbers, as far as deaths and stuff during the Holocaust, that might not make you a neo-Nazi. But carrying a sign that says Jews, R-word kids, that makes you a neo-Nazi. Do you understand? Simple as that. Just that sign is enough, for fuck's sake. Angel, you're a fucking idiot. That's your problem. You're fucking too stupid for YouTube. Happy birthday to Nick's mother. Yes, happy birthday to her. She sits there and lets these guys make a fool out of her. She thinks she got one over. Like, oh, yeah, that's, it doesn't make you a neo-Nazi. Meanwhile, they are neo-Nazis. This is why, I swear to God, we got to get to a point. I wish more people would just count Angel out of this whole thing and just refuse to speak about her, acknowledge her, and let her just fade away into oblivion, because she is a fucking dope. And she platforms the worst people on here. Angel is Tony fucking Pizza. That's who she is. She's fucking the worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. There's not many differences between him and her. They're both stupid. They're both filled with hatred. And they're both, at least, Tony Pizza is openly racist. Angel is secretly racist. Because she platforms these guys, and you got to be half brain dead not to know that they're racist. I'll get Angel on this show, and she would never do it. Nobody will grab the link. I'll debate her in a fucking heartbeat. How does calling black people and Spanish people and Latino, whatever, calling all these people derogatory names, how's that okay? How's that okay? That doesn't make you racist? Unbelievable. Two Albanian guys started Cookies. He was just the face of the company, but I believe he may be a majority shareholder at this point, but not 100% positive at this moment. But he isn't sole owner, not even close. Who cares? He doesn't even have to be. The guy's worth, the last time I checked, it was $350 million. And he looks like a pretty simple guy. You know what I mean? I think he's pretty much set for about the next 14 lifetimes. Nick Romano. Well, listen, sometimes you're a smart ass, I mean, I can't blame her. What kind of fucking shorts have you made about her? Crime and entertainment. What's up, bro? Texas Joshy just came in. That Angel FU clip is gold. How funny is that? I'm going to put it in my Roadcaster, though. I might have to call Canarsie later and figure out how to put it in the Roadcaster so I can just hit the button. You know what I mean? And you hear, fuck you. Oh, okay. My bad, bro. My bad. Yeah, I shot you at the lake. Gotcha. Thank you for that, bro. By the way, if anybody else would like to donate, I'd appreciate it very, very much. LCID 305 going live after FBS with proof that stand-up tranny lover likes going after families. Nice. I'll be there. Neither Trump nor Diddy going anywhere. Well, Trump definitely isn't getting locked up. That just the very thought of that is stupid. You know what I mean? They're not locking him up. Those crimes that he got convicted of, and I don't want to get into this, but you could listen to legal experts. Average people don't get locked up for those crimes, so he isn't going to. They generally don't give jail time. The left will try to make you believe like, oh, he's going to do a year. He's going to go to Rikers, and no, he's not. He's not. He'll be fine. I'm tired of all the damn rain here at the beach. I'm going to blame it on FBS. Why not? Everybody blames it on FBS, no matter what it is. Everything. Bad weather, natural disasters, car accidents, war. State cases like batting against high school pitchers, the feds, is like facing Roger Clemens. It's a good little analogy. Does he really, Miss Can't Be Wrong? Shit, not me. I never bought an article of Sean John clothing just because I fucking hate Diddy. I've hated him since the 90s, since the early 90s. I hate him. I can't fucking stand him. He's another one. Just his face. He always came off with that rich boy fucking, I don't know, that shitty fucking snobby personality. He always appeared to be a guy who thinks he's better than everyone else. Plus, I never took him seriously. He was never a street guy in any sense of the word. He was never in the streets, never in his life. So the guy's been a fucking, at the very least, a millionaire since he was 19 years old. And up till recently, he was damn near a billionaire. Not anymore. What he did made Kanye's anti-Semitic remarks look like nothing. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Even Kanye is like, Diddy, bro, you calm down, big guy. Jesus fucking Christ. What are you doing? Angel docks Chicago muscle. This is true. Diddy is done. They're building a Rico. It does appear they are taking their time. Yes, they are. Angel, that was wrong. Why did you do that bit? Like how you cut that word off. Argenti is a racist diddler pillhead. I believe he's all three of those things. I agree with you. He thought he was funny putting a symbol that he thought made him look smart and historical to troll. He said knowing people would think it's a Nazi symbol. Oh yeah, that avatar thing he used. Yeah. See, but that's even them. Like, and this is another reason I say Angel's so stupid. She doesn't even realize that they're making a fool of her by doing shit like that. Because yeah, it might not be a Nazi symbol, but that's what he wanted it to look like. He could say it's for trolling. It's still a way of saying, listen, everybody knows I'm a neo-Nazi, but I can get one over on you, Angel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tease it a little bit. Just put this silly symbol up. You know what I mean? It's like saying, of course I'm a neo-Nazi, but Angel, you're too fucking stupid to believe it. So I'll use this on your show. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, as of yesterday, I am officially done with Angel Gotti. I am done. Period. I want. She is a despicable human being, just a disgusting person in every sense of the fucking word. And she platforms these animals, and somebody needs to somehow get this shit into some major publication or something for real, and get this bitch off YouTube, because her channel is a fucking cesspool. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Hashtag drain the swamp. The people, oh my God, she literally has Nazi after Nazi on her channel, and then they sit there and clown her. You know what I mean? Like the comments made in the chat, oh, maybe we should tell them we're really Nazis, blah, 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 blah. And they're saying this knowing they're really Nazis, and Angel's like, ha, ha, ha. She doesn't even realize that they're trolling her. That's who they're trolling. They're trolling her. They know they're neo-Nazis. They know that anyone with brains knows they're neo-Nazis. You know what I mean? Like, Angel, I'm smarter than all the people on your side. I just am. So is Common. So is Mustache Pete. So is a lot of people. Okay? This is why I was able to come on your panel by myself. When at the time when I joined, I think you had, was it 7 or 8 people on when I joined? It might have been 6. Let's say it was 6. And throughout the time I was on there, which was quite a while, it kept adding people because I was just knocking them down one by one, debating them one at a time and crushing them. But in total, it was probably at least 10 people that I debated on your panel, and I fucking embarrassed every one of them so bad you had to take the show down. And that includes Dominic Crea. So yeah, we're smarter than you over here. We are. That's a fact. Everybody in this chat is smarter than you, Angel. So when we say they're neo-Nazis because we see things for what they are. Unbelievable. Even NB, you never heard me say NB was a neo-Nazi, right? I didn't have any reason to. Then I heard her say, we love the number 88. There you go. Why? That's a way of saluting a man who's responsible for the death of 6 million Jews. The deaths of. Not to mention all the troops that were lost in World War II and everything. I mean, fuck out of here. Somebody needs to call the JDL. Seriously. Parasite Slayer is a conspiracy nut. He thinks there's 6 million Jews that died is a number from the Bible. He's a fucking idiot, bro. He also pretends to be a lawyer on YouTube. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Can you imagine how she disgraced her father's name? John Gotti, think about this shit. Whole life, stand-up guy. Went to prison. Wouldn't even take fucking painkillers while he was dying of cancer. And his jaw was rotting away and every fucking thing else, just rubbed ice on his gums. Refused to even take a fucking painkiller. Toughest motherfucker in the world. Suffered and died in prison. Also, his fucking all for, his daughter, his idiot daughter Angel, to someday come on fucking YouTube and disgrace the entire fucking family. Can you imagine what John Gotti would say if he knew she's sitting next to a black woman? Number one, we all know how John Gotti would feel about that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it, but in John Gotti's mind, imagine he knew that she was sitting next to a black woman on the screen, and her regular guests are neo-Nazis and cops and lawyers. She's got 556 Media, a fucking cop. She's got lawyers on there, and she's constantly talking about taking people to court. And she has actually mentioned getting people charged with things before. That's John Gotti's supposed, let's be honest, daughter. The phrase turning over in his grave, listen, to say the least, you know what I mean? His fucking head would explode. What is she doing? What is she doing? Remember when was it Frankie Boy, I believe, wanted to dress as a cop for a Halloween one year? Remember he went ballistic on his wife? I believe that's who it was, right? Frankie Boy? I could have that wrong. Imagine she's sitting there with a fucking cop quoting the law and shit as a way of threatening people who bother Angel. Sitting right there with his daughter. I mean, unbelievable. Like I said, Marla being there would be enough for him to go ape shit. Quite honestly. And then the neo-Nazis, come on. This is a different type of racism. The Italian culture, you know, the mob guys, stuff like that, their racism is quite different than fucking white supremacists. You know what I mean? Quite different. And you guys know what I mean. You grow up in New York, different neighborhoods. People do not go into other people's neighborhoods, you know, different types of people. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's the Italian neighborhoods, Puerto Rican neighborhoods, you know, black neighborhoods, all that shit. And the people, they don't mingle in other people's neighborhoods, so to speak. Okay. That's why there's a lot of that racism shit. It's New York was, you know, segregated, basically. Not so much anymore. So, you know, there's that type of racism going around. They just don't like different people. You know what I mean? Being a neo-Nazi is something completely different. Neo-Nazis hate Italians too. They hate every ethnic group. They just do. They hate anybody who's not lily white. So he'd be disgusted. He'd be disgusted with her. She has just disgraced her father's fucking name, disgraced it. And again, that's funny saying, considering her father was like a mass murderer. You know what I mean? It's hard to disgrace a guy like that, but you know what I'm saying? Everything he stood for, everything she's gone against. She's gone against, and she's made the whole fucking family look like a bunch of fools. The whole fucking family. That family will forever be judged now by this dumb bitch's fucking actions. MRE is a fuck up. Actually thought he was funny years ago. Dude, you don't wake up hungover with a tat of Hitler on your arm and act surprised. He got that shit because he hates people who aren't white. Yeah. Absolutely. Angel Gotti cured my insomnia. All I have to do now is just think about her and I sleep 10 hours straight. Really? I would think it would give you nightmares. No more donations, guys? Come on. Giving you a good show here. We're an hour in. Hook a brother up. Common sense. The scumbag said they didn't kill 6 million. It was only 3 million. What an R word. Then he says they've been lying about the numbers since the 1800s. The war was in the 1940s. You fucking ass clown. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, that he said that since the 1800s. Is he talking about the Civil War? The fuck war is he talking about? He wanted to sound smart and said rabbinical idiot. Rabbinical is interpretations of the Torah, like Jews today follow rabbinical Judaism, since we don't share people to death, for example. Since we don't stone people to death, for example, many wars before World War II. Absolutely. Marla Quivers said FBS is a racist because he would slap the weave off her head, but John Gotti Sr. called black people N-words, and that being one is an embarrassment. And that being one is an embarrassment. Yeah, about being a black person. Yeah, that's what he said. It's an embarrassment. You can't make this shit up. I know. And by the way, I didn't say weave. I never said that word. I said I slapped a wig off somebody's head. Now, that happened to be a black lady who happens to wear a wig. It had nothing to do with her being black. She was a lady who wears a wig. I said I slapped a wig off her head. You know what I mean? And they just, that goes to show, even Marla always has race on the mind. Like that all of a sudden turns into a comment specifically said because a person was black. It has nothing to do with that shit. If it was a fucking Irish bitch with a wig, I would have said I slapped the wig off your head if you were talking about my wife. You know what I mean? But Marla's a fucking idiot. Marla's racist. First of all, she only likes white men. Okay. Secondly, she's a Trump supporter. Which a black Trump supporter is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. It makes no sense whatsoever. People are confused. Okay. And, she will constantly say, no matter how many times MRE calls black people titsoons, moulignons, and basketball Americans, that he isn't racist. Meanwhile, my entire circle of friends is black, but yeah, I'm racist. Racist against who? White people? Because let me tell you, if I was racist in my circle of friends, maybe I would have been stoned to death at one point. Oh, shit. I wouldn't have that circle of friends. Asshole. Marla's a dummy. Marla's one of the dumbest people on here, without question. No, she doesn't. Ask Frank, she doesn't. She's ashamed of her own skin. You know what I mean? She is. Look at her. Look at her. Go look at her fucking her Facebook page. You're going to see a woman who has no idea that she's black. Okay? It's very strange. Leroy Bellachow Brown. I've bought Sean Combs shit. Never liked him. I am a proud black man. What's up? Diddy claims Harlem. He's from Mount Vernon. True. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Eric Foss. MRE is the Diddy of the mob genre, straight biatch. Yep. And Marla actually, like, you got to understand, Marla's whole thing is the mafia. She is obsessed with the mafia. Okay. This is going back years and years and years. I believe that's how they met. Marla wrote some fucking novel in a comment section on fucking the Shadow of My Father Facebook page, which was Angel's page or something. She just kisses, mobsters' asses and praises them like they're fucking gods. If you go to her Facebook page, you're going to see her wearing Our Thing clothing, fucking Gunnar Lindblom shit. You know what I mean? Like she's so obsessed with Italian people. I think that's what she wants to be. Angel supports a serious piece of shit. Not good. No, not good. No. Absolutely not. She's not. No, that's what Angel, because she's so smart, thought. For some reason, she thought NB was Jewish. She is absolutely not Jewish. I don't know, Ranger Fan 11. Honestly, it probably always was. It's just a matter of when people became more open about it, Parenthetical Slayer used Weimar. I'm assuming it's Weimar Eagle. I don't know how to pronounce that. As his avatar and said they don't know history. They'll say I'm a Nazi. Yeah, Weimar Eagle was Nazi Germany flag all the way up. Oh, was it? Okay, yeah, I don't even know. I don't know nothing about that shit. That's why I said maybe it wasn't a Nazi fucking symbol. I don't know. Angel Gotti is sitting with a sister and a Nazi and a cop. And a cop. Yeah, Marla, remember John Gotti's words? That's why all these kids act like N-words for. Remember those words? Remember when he said being John Gotti's grandson is an honor? Being an N-word is an embarrassment? Do you remember that? And you worship him, stupid bitch. That's why I say she has to hate herself. You know what I mean? Because you can't be a black person and worship a guy who says those things about you. He's saying them about you. You're black, dummy. He's saying them about you. That's how he would have spoke about you. But then again, that's why I say Angel's okay with this neo-Nazi shit. She grew up in a racist household. She grew up around racist people. She grew up in fucking Howard Beach, so no offense to people from Howard Beach, but let's be honest, you know? That's usually the way it works, baby A. John Angel is messing things up, my brother. Yeah, he's in for a surprise in a couple of days. He really is. MRE plays it off like he is some historian, which is BS. I have different political views than FBS, but my reasons for it do not align with MRE Angel. Oh, no, I understand, bro. Trust me. I know. What is Angel doing? Is she hanging with Black? Oh, there's John Gotti. Look, he's in the chat. He came back from the dead. He's already pissed off. He heard from the grave. He heard me say, or while in his grave, he heard me say all the way from Wrightsville, Pennsylvania. He's buried in Queens. That Angel is hanging out with black people, and here he is to confirm it. Yes, John Gotti. She is. She is. We know you don't like that. I hope no one tells Marla a lot of Italian Sicilians may have African ancestry DNA in their blood. Yeah, she might have an aneurysm knowing she may have had relations with one. Yeah, no shit. Common sense. That might be the best comment of yours in a long fucking time, bro. Holy shit. No, not Popo callers. Well, not just Popo callers. Like she has like Tony Peets on her show from time to time. He calls the police every time the wind blows. No. Not just that. She's hanging out with the Popo, with the police. What are you referring to? Oh, her wearing our thing clothing? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Ranger Fan 11. Perfect. That's exactly what it is. She doesn't get it, but Diddler, you don't know what Diddler, John Gotti, that's a chomo, baby. Oh. MRE always uses the word. So an FBS explains it means for everyone. Titsoon, the literal definition of it is the burnt end of the stick, or the literal translation that in Italian, it's the burnt end of the stick. Okay. But it means, it's used as a derogatory term for black people. So, yeah, you know what I mean? And he uses that all the fucking time. That's what Titsoon means. Yep. And that's, of course, that's a derogatory term that's been used forever by Italians. towards black people forever. And he likes to use that. That's how he refers to them a lot. You know, so it's like, I guess that doesn't make him racist either, right? Bill Catolo, my brother. What's up, bro? Good to see you. My man. I don't think I shouted you out already, right? Probably not. I'm always very happy to see you in here. Common Sense Bill, how are you been? A while. Hope you and the family are doing well. Oh, how are you? You never use fucking punctuation, you fuck. Common Sense. Bill, how are you? Been a while. Hope you and the family are doing well. There you go. Fun fact for the non-New Yorkers, the cemetery in Queens is called St. John's. It's the biggest cemetery in New York. My grandparents and most of my family is buried there. Yes, I have family buried there too, as well. Yes, and you will find 8 zillion fucking mobsters buried there. By the way, Carmine S., that's what you meant. You meant the word Tetsoon, right? You spelled it a little fucked up, but that's what you meant, right? I'm assuming. Unless that was a different word, I don't know. Bill Catolo, I bet you right now, my friend, my brother, are sitting in the sun, baking with a big giant fucking cigar in your mouth. Guarantee it. Tan as ever with gleaming white teeth. Happy with a smile on your face. I can see you now. Angel, you ready, girl? I'm assuming this is what's coming for Angel. I'm assuming there's going to be a show about her next. So Flo, after I end, that's not going to be anything that's going to make her happy. I will be watching it because I've had it with her. I'm telling you, I just have. Bill Catolo, best tan, best teeth, and best dressed, sharp dressed man. Yes, he is. He absolutely is. That's my brother. Catolo is my brother. Anybody mess with Catolo, you messing with me, baby. I can already see what kind of mood you're in today, Leroy Bellachow Brown. I can see that this show coming up is going to be highly energetic. You know what I mean? And you're going to go ape shit. And that makes me happy. That's what I expect from you at all times. All right. I think I'll end it now, guys. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you very much. To the few people who donated, what do we got here? No freaking ZD now. The Schwitz down. And no freaking ZD now. And also Eric Foss, Ranger Fan 11, and Ferris 28. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you. I am going to go do some shit I need to do now, and hopefully I will be back on. Oh, okay, Bill Catolo. Hopefully I will be back on I don't know. Maybe around 5-ish. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Sorry, I got distracted by a comment. All right, guys. I'll talk to you all later. I love you. And until next time, salute.